Tell me, how's it feel to be in?
It's exciting. I think anytime you get the chance to play another day, you're excited at this time of the year. And it just means a lot for our program and for our seniors to kind of reach that milestone goal of making the NCAA tournament. So it's something you can always look back on, and we're just excited to be playing again.
And how nice was it to be announced like right away?
That's being announced early is always a benefit. You don't have to sit through the whole hour of wondering and waiting. So we're excited that we were able to go first and then just enjoy the rest of the show. But like I said, we were just happy to see our name up there. And anytime you can play in March, it's a good thing.
And I know it's early, but what do you know about Villanova so far?
I think anytime you're in the NCAA tournament, you know any team's going to be good, and because they deserve to be there. And we'll start preparing tonight, look at them specifically, and we'll just get ready for them, and we'll meet them out in California, and we'll see how it goes from there.
And traveling to California, if you win, you play Stanford in Stanford, so is that going to be hard? I know you don't want to look ahead.
I think right now we're just worrying about Villanova because we know they're going to be a quality opponent because, like I said, anytime you can make the field of 64, it means that you're a pretty good team. And so for today, we're going to worry about Villanova, and then if we just get by them, then we'll look to head to the next game. But right now, it's all our worries are going to be about Villanova.
And last, seeding. Are you happy with the seed? Or you think you should have been a little bit higher?
Just being announced is all we care about right now. Seeding, it'll come and go, and other teams might need to worry about that. But we were just happy our name was announced. So to be in the tournament's all that matters to us.
We're all really excited. It was a little more relaxed than last year. We were kind of on the bubble last year, so it was really cool just to know that we found out really quick, and it was a really good outcome.
Now being selected or being announced third overall, was that nice to get the pressure off?
Yeah, I mean last year was a little quick too, so just knowing we were third, it was really cool to get the nerves relaxed and everything.
And initial reaction, don't know if you know much about Villanova, but what's the initial reaction on Villanova?
I mean, we're excited to play them. We don't really know much about them, so I mean, the next couple days we have to prepare because we play Sunday. But just knowing that we made it last year and we've kind of had the experience on our team, well, it'll really help us.
And traveling to California, potentially playing Stanford, and Stanford, anything like that, or is it kind of just wait?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a waiting game, but it's March and anything can happen in March, so we're just excited to be able to play another game.
And the 8th seed, is it something you like? You think you should have been ranked a little bit higher?
I think it's a good spot for us. I think we'll do well. I think the biggest thing is just being able to know that we get to play another game in March.
And any adjustments that you need to make that you guys know right off the bat, hey, we got to work on this if we're going to advance?
I think just the last couple weeks or last week or so we've had off since the Big Ten tournament, we've really showed a lot of improvements as a team, and we're just working really hard. So I think that's really to kind of get back to ourselves, not have any games or anything, and just being able to practice is really going to help us succeed in the tournament.
Congratulations. What's your initial reaction on being in?
We're excited to be in. I think anytime you're invited to the NCAA tournament, it's just truly a tremendous honor, and I'm so proud of our kids and what they've been able to accomplish this season, and just an opportunity to play in the greatest tournament and to keep our season going. It's an exciting time to be part of Michigan.
And being called third team today, how nice was that?
That was extremely nice. I don't think I've ever had a team that's called that early, and it kind of takes a lot of the pressure off. It lets you sit back, relax, fill out your bracket, enjoy the rest of the night. So we were able to do that, which was nice.
And the 8th seed, is that somewhere where you were expecting, where you wishing a little bit higher?
I think our seed is great, but anytime you get the 8-9 seed in women's basketball, it's extremely difficult because the ones are tremendous, and the ones this year are really great teams, and usually you always have to play at the one's home site. So those are really extremely tough games and hard games to win for 8-9 seeds. But right now we're just worried about Villanova, happy to be in, and just worried about our first round opponent.
And speaking of Villanova, I know it's early, but any early signs, what do you got to look for?
Oh, golly. I know everything there is to know about Villanova. I don't know if that's good or bad, but Coach Peretta and I go way back. He is one of the best coaches in the game. He runs a tremendous style. He plays 5 out. They shoot a tremendous amount of three-point shots every game. They try to slip to the basket. They execute their offense. They're an extremely disciplined team, and he's an extremely great coach. So it's going to be a tough matchup for us, but we're excited about the matchup.
And playing in California, and potentially you win, you play at Stanford, and I know it's going to be hard. you looking at that, or is that kind of, one game at a time?
Yeah, we always got to take one game at a time. But like I said earlier, anytime you have to play on a home team's home floor in their facility with their atmosphere and their fan base, especially Stanford, it's one of the toughest places in the country to play. But if we get there, we'll worry about that on Sunday night.
And anything you have to address before the game start that you have to address to advance?
Well, I just think we have to play the way we've played all year long. We have to share the basketball. We have to move the basketball. We have to execute on the offensive end. We have to rebound the ball and just play Michigan basketball. And if we do, we feel confident.